Yo, 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 let's get into it. Let's get into it. You already know this is John Belcher, aka Jadis Creek. If y'all don't know by now, I make hip hop music as well on the side. That's where the name Jadis Creek comes from. Today's topic is gonna be a funny ass topic, I ain't even gonna lie. How to deal with negative comments on YouTube, yo. This is gonna be a funny ass topic to talk about with y'all. But how y'all doing out there? I hope everybody good out there. It's a beautiful day today in New York. It's about 75 degrees. Kinda gloomy out, but we making it do what it do no matter what, you know? Uh, so, this is an interesting topic because I find a lot of people out there, they hold themselves back by worrying about what people have to say, by worrying about what the fuck people think, which really don't matter, right? It don't matter if you got a dream, you gotta go after that shit unapologetically. And a lot of people let the negative things that people gotta say affect them, you know? I don't know about y'all, but I ain't gonna let nothing nobody else gotta say about me affect me because nobody else knows myself more than I know myself. Point blank, period. Hold on one second. Let me go get this pizza real quick that's in the oven. It had a little Domino's left over from last night. I was like, you know what? Let me not waste this shit. But yeah, like, you can't worry about what haters think. And to be honest with you, if you got haters, you're blessed. If you got haters, I'm telling you right now, you're blessed. That's a fact. Forever Blessed. Speaking of being blessed, Forever Blessed is out now on all streaming platforms. My project, Forever Blessed, is out now. It's a hip hop project. Nurses and Doctors, my new single, is out now on all streaming platforms. And make sure to go stream that. I'm working on a new album right now. I'm working on a new book right now. I just dropped a new ebook to help independent music artists out there build a fan base online, to help you build a audience online, to help you take your music career to the next level, 100% free of charge. All you gotta do is go to www.jadiscreek.com/fans. That's fans with the Z. So FANZ. jadiscreek.com/fans. So yeah, you know, ignorant people are gonna say ignorant things, especially when you're moving towards success. When you're not moving towards success, there's no haters. When you're not moving towards success, there's not much jealousy. The minute you decide that you're going to take your dream serious, the minute you decide you're going to take your goals serious, and you're going to actually work towards your goals, what starts to happen is envious people, haters, and jealous people start to come out of nowhere. So one of the key signs that you're making moves is that you're going to start to get haters. So if you're doing YouTube, anything, it don't matter what you're doing. If you're doing music, if you're doing a internet business, if you're doing an offline business, it don't matter what business it is. The minute you start moving, there are always going to be people who have something negative to say about you. There's always going to be people who have something negative to say about you. It's the proof that you're moving. It's the proof that you're getting things done. When you got negative people having negative things to say about you. That's the ultimate proof. And those types of people, you gotta look at them and you gotta say, why the fuck you don't got a dream? Why the fuck you not taking your life seriously? It ain't your fault they not taking their life seriously. It ain't your fault they not moving towards their goals. So why they hating on you? You know what I'm saying? Why they worried about you? That's what it comes down to. Why are they worried about you? It makes no sense. So you gotta have tough skin for this shit. You gotta have tough skin for this shit. You gotta really know who you are. You really gotta know who you are. Because when you know who you are, nobody can tell you who you are. Nobody can tell you who you are when you know who you are. So the only response you should have for a hater is to embrace them, number one, ignore them, number two, and fuck them, number three. Number three is fuck them. Fuck them. If they hating, fuck them. That's it. If they leaving negative comments on your YouTube videos, the greatest thing is that they're paying attention. That's the sign that they're paying attention. And if they're paying attention, they really are indirectly helping you anyway. So why be mad at a hater? Why be mad at negative comments? Why be mad about somebody who don't even know who you are about what they got to say about you? Why be mad about somebody who has no understanding of what you're doing, where you're headed, what your vision is? Why be mad about the negative comments they leaving on your YouTube? What does it matter? Like I said, they helping you. They helping you. You should thank them. You should be like, please, more haters, please come. You know, you greet them with a big hug. That's how you should be. Fuck them. That's the ultimate response to the haters. Fuck them. Let them leave their negative comments. They taking time out their day to watch what you're doing, to have something negative to say about you. What that means you're moving. Another thing is, think about people who are extremely famous. Celebrities. Very famous people. Even they have people in their comments saying negative things. Go on Instagram. Check out one of the most famous people you know on Instagram, whoever it is. It could be a musician. It could be a ball player, basketball player. It could be LeBron James, Steph Curry. It don't matter who it is. I guarantee you, you're going to be able to find negative comments in the comment section. You think they going home and crying, worried about what this hater or what that hater got to say about them in the comment section? No, they not. They not. Because they know that the greatest part about it is that somebody's watching them. Whether they like them, love them, or hate them, at the end of the day, somebody's watching you. And you should be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no hater trick you out of your position. The other day, on my Facebook page, just the other day, I ran an ad on my Facebook fan page showing a live performance that I did in Brooklyn not too long ago. Me and my boy Dave, we went and we did a performance out in Brooklyn, and I had somebody record my performance live. And I shared the video on my Facebook fan page, and I ran an ad to it. And the location of the ad the location that I targeted with the ad was New York. So think about this for a second. I targeted my hometown, New York. I targeted my home state with the ad. I had some people say, yo, they said some negative stuff on my ad. People from my hometown said some negative stuff on my ad. Do you think that made me stop the ad? Do you think that made me pause the ad? Hell no. Hell no. I let them dodo birds just keep commenting. I let the dodo birds comment. Just comment. You want to be a dodo bird? You want to say some dodo bird shit? Just comment. I embrace it. I'm happy about it. Because when that hater commented and they left a negative comment on my ad, you know what it showed me? It showed me that somebody was seeing what I was doing. And I was happy about that. I was ecstatic about that. I was like, yes, please, more hater comments needs to come to my ad. More haters need to see my video. So you know what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to run more ads to that same video, and I'm going to run it in my home state, in New York. I'm going to run it in the same place. Wherever the haters is at, that's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? You never want to, don't get me wrong, you don't want to have jealous, envious, and hating ass people as your friends. You never want to have those kinds of people as your friends. But when it comes to like strangers and stuff, and people out there in the world who really don't know you, they don't know you on a personal level, haters actually help what you're doing. Haters get your name out there. Haters get your brand out there. Haters, they talk about you. They think about you. They probably dream about you. So it's always a good thing when a hater is leaving a negative comment. It's a good thing. More or less, it's a good thing. You got to realize that. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button. If you've been feeling these videos I've been dropping lately, drop a comment as well. Drop a comment below. I want to know, what are your experiences with dealing with negative comments? How do you deal with the negative comments? You know? How do you deal with negative comments? Because some people have low self-esteem and they let something negative that somebody said affect them. If you're rocking with the 300 to Freedom movement, if you call yourself a follower of me, that's not how we think. We don't let haters take us off our game. We don't let negative comments discourage us. We let it motivate us. We let it inspire us. We let it give us energy. That's how we deal with this shit. We let it give us energy. You know? You know? One second. $300 to freedom, baby. You're gonna have haters everywhere you go. Especially if you shining bright. Especially if you know how to move. Especially if you making moves. Haters are gonna show up. Stop feeling bad about negative comments. Stop letting hating ass people trick you out of your position. They are there to help you. And the more haters you start to amass, the more it means that you're actually doing something. No fucking dog barks at a parked car. When's the last time you saw a dog bark at a parked car? You ain't see that shit. So why you getting mad when a hater bark at you? Why you getting mad when a hater bark at you? Get something to drink real quick. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Get glad. Don't get mad. Get glad. When a hater's talking shit, they leaving negative comments. Don't get mad. Get glad. Fuck them. That's it. Fuck them. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. You know? So, I'm drinking a Coors Light right now. Shit is mad refreshing on a warm day. But yeah, like 300 to freedom, baby. My book is in the works. My book is about to be done soon. It's about to be completed on Amazon for sale. If you want to learn how to build a brand on the internet, if you want to learn how to turn your traffic into leads and then turn your leads into sales, you can hit me up about that as well. How to make money online in general, you can hit me up about that. I've gained a lot of knowledge on it over the years, and I have a lot of knowledge to share on that topic. But yeah, like, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to let a negative comment take us off our game. We ain't letting that happen. No way, motherfucking Jose. No way, motherfucking Jose. No way, motherfucking Jose. Not today, Satan. When you see a negative comment on a YouTube video, you say, Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. That's what you're supposed to say. People be bugging. People who are miserable with their own personal lives, they tend to take time out their day to make a negative comment on what you got going on, because they want you to feel just as miserable as them. But you should really love those people. You should really and truly embrace those people. So, how to deal with negative comments on YouTube? You ignore it. That's how you deal with negative comments on YouTube. You ignore it. I understand we are human beings. We have feelings. I understand we have emotions. But we should never let what somebody else thinks about us define us. The things a hater got to say about you should never ever define you. Especially when you know you're doing what you got to do, you're making moves, and you're doing the right thing. How can anybody really hate on that? Only a dodo bird would hate on somebody making moves to help their family, making moves to provide for themselves. Only a fucking dodo bird and an ignorant ass ignoramus would be upset about that. No? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Only a dumbass would have a problem with you making moves. Only a dumbass would have a problem with you having a dream and you waking up every morning focused and working towards that dream. Only a dodo bird will be upset with that. Only a dickhead would have negative comments to say about that. You know? And realize something. People are finicky. One minute somebody might love you. The next minute somebody might hate you. Then the next minute they loving you again. This is how people are. This is how people are in the world. This is how people are. This is how people are. One minute they love you, the next minute they hate you. That's how people are. You can't let the up and down emotions and feelings that people have about you define who you are. You can't let it stop you from doing what you got to do. You can't let it stop you from uploading that video. You can't let it stop you from uploading that song. You can't let it stop you from going to the studio. You can't let it stop you from making sales. You can't let it stop you from putting work in today. You can't let nothing negative that a hater got to say stop you from doing what you need to do to be who you are. You can't. You can't. So how do you deal with these negative ass comments people gotta leave on? They want to leave on your content. How you deal with that? The way you deal with that is you say fuck them. That's how you deal with that. You say fuck them. That's it. That's it. You say fuck them. That's it. That's all you do. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. You know, they want to be a dodo bird. That's on them. Let them be a dodo bird. Let them be a dodo bird. That's what they want to be. That's what they want to be. You can't stop them from being what they want to be. And you can't let them stop you from being who you are. So, as long as you know yourself, I'm giving you permission right now to be who you are and say fuck a hater. I'm giving you the permission right now. If you never felt comfortable before with receiving negative comments on your YouTube, if you never felt comfortable before about people saying negative things about you in life, if you don't feel comfortable about friends and family saying negative things about you, I'm giving you permission right now to say fuck them and just be who you are. And go after the success that you are destined to go after, and the success you're destined to have for yourself. Had some Domino's pizza delivered to my house last night, and I thought he delivered it at first. I thought he delivered it to the wrong house, because in the app it said it was delivered. I look outside and wasn't shit there. There was no pizza. I'm like, yo, homie trying to steal my money? Homie, what homie did? He delivered my food to the wrong house? What? So I went to the house that I thought he delivered it to. I rang the bell. I rang it like 2-3 times. Nobody answered. Nobody answered. I'm like, hold on. So I'm looking at the house. The house was pitch black. There was no lights on. So I'm like, nobody would just ignore the doorbell like that if they were home. So I came back to my crib and waited a couple more minutes. Finally, the driver, he calls me. And he's like, oh, I'm outside. I went outside, got my fucking Domino's pizza. I thought I was going to have to make it a problem. I thought I was going to have to make it a problem. I thought I was going to have to drive up there to Domino's. For real. Or call the driver or something. It was about to be a problem. But got my pizza and I was happy. But it's kind of like in life, you can't read a negative comment and think that is going to be that. You can't think that negative comment is what's going to define your situation. I thought for a second, he delivered the pizza to the wrong house, but I was wrong. But I didn't get emotional. I didn't get crazy. I was like, you know what, let me wait a few minutes, because this don't make no sense. Something don't sound right. Sure enough, what happened was he ended up calling me and ended up dropping off my pizza. So that's how life is sometimes. Sometimes it look like and it sound like things is going one way, but God is really working everything out to work in your favor. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so you can be notified whenever I make new videos. Drop a comment below, let me hear from you. Leave me a thumbs up. When you drop a comment, subscribe and like my videos. It helps my videos to be pushed out there by the YouTube algorithm. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, one day I just decided, I just woke up one morning. This was a long time ago. I'm talking about years ago. I woke up one morning and I said, you know what? When it comes to these haters, when it comes to negative comments on anything that I'm doing, my best reaction is fuck them. And it's been like that ever since. I ain't never looked back. It's been like that ever since. And you say, why? Why don't you care about negative comments, John Belcher? Why don't you care about what people negative got to say? Because I know myself. I know my intentions. I know what I'm here to do. That's it. I know myself. I know my intentions. I know what I'm here to do. I have no time worrying about what a dodo bird got to say. I have no time to do that. I have no time to do that. If you love me, great. If you hate me, great. That's it. That's it. I'm always appreciative of support. I'm always appreciative of support. And I love those who support me. But I'm also appreciative of negative comments. I welcome that too. I'm happy about that too. You know? Anybody doing major things, anybody making moves at some point or another in their career or in their life, they will get haters. It's inevitable. I want you to know ahead of time. If you're making moves right now, I want you to know from today that you should expect haters to arrive at some point in the near future. A dog doesn't bark at a parked car. You got to be moving. You got to be moving. Don't ever for a second think that haters, negative comments, negative people doesn't come with the territory, because it does. If you want to do great things, you got to expect haters to try to knock you off your position. If you're in that number one spot, you got to expect haters to come out in droves to try to knock you off that number one spot. Everybody want that number one spot. So for you to think that you're going to be in that number one spot, for you to think that you're going to make all these big moves, for you to think that you're going to be very successful and you're going to work towards it, and at the same time think that everybody's going to be your friend and that everybody's going to love you, you got to be delusional to think that way. It's not going to happen, Captain. It ain't happening, Captain. It don't work like that in life. There are jealous people out there. There are envious people out there. There are snakes out there. There are lizards out there. Lions, tigers, bears, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They out there. And what these people do, you got people who wake up every single morning and they think of ways of how they could fuck somebody else over so that they could get ahead. Because these people are so stupid, they so ignorant, they think that the best way for them to get ahead is by fucking other people over. They haven't thought about karma. They haven't thought about what goes around comes around. They haven't thought about the laws of cause and effect. They haven't thought about that stuff yet. All they think about when they wake up in the morning is how miserable their life is and what can they say or do to make your life just as miserable as theirs or worse. You got to understand there's people like that who wake up every morning. These are like the most, for no reason at all. You don't have to do anything wrong to these people. You don't have to do anything wrong to these people for them to look for ways to make you into a prey. You got people who wake up every morning and they prey on people who got something going on. They prey on people who got something to lose. You have people who do this. I call them dodo birds. That's what I call them. I call them dodo birds. I don't know what you call them, but I call them dodo birds. They wake up every morning and they look for ways to fuck somebody else's game up, to try to stop somebody else shine. That's what they do. They're so upset with their life for whatever reason. And it's not about possessions. They could have more than you and still be this way. So don't be wondering why Your friend is a secret hater towards you. Don't be wondering why, oh, this person from your city is leaving negative comments on your work. Don't be asking those questions. Just be happy that somebody's paying attention. Just be happy that somebody sees what you have going on. That's it. That's it. So how to deal with negative comments on YouTube? Fuck them. That's it. Fuck them. That's really it. There's nothing else to say. Ain't nothing else to say. Forever Blessed is out now. That project has 10 songs on it, 10 hip-hop songs. I think you'll love it if you gave it a chance, if you listen through it. If you like hip-hop music, if you like music in general, make sure to check out Forever Blessed by Jay Discreet. That's myself. I recently dropped another single, which will be on the following project, which I'm working on now. It's not out yet, but that new single is called Nurses and Doctors. Make sure to check that out on all streaming platforms as well. YouTube, Apple Music, Boomplay, Spotify. What else? All the streaming platforms. I'm on there, baby. Make sure to check out my songs. Let me know what you think. As well as you can hit me up if you want to get in contact with me. You want to talk about anything. You have any questions for me. The links are in the description below. All you got to do is check out the links in the description of this video, and you'll be able to get in contact with me. You'll be able to receive whatever it is that you need. However I can help, I'm here to help you. My ebook is out now. It's there to help music, independent musicians out there, independent artists out there, to help you to take your music career to the next level. We working together. I'm in the trenches with you, baby. We all working together. But a major part in having success as an entrepreneur, as a musician, as an artist, a very big part of having success is branding yourself. Also, I got a podcast coming out soon, a professional podcast that I did with Full Notice Podcast. Shout out to Full Notice. They was nice enough to have me come up there, and we spoke about a lot of stuff. You know, I was there for over an hour. We was there for about an hour and a half, just chopping it up, talking on camera. That podcast should be released soon. Make sure to check that out with Full Notice. Shout out to Yerk. Shout out to you, Yerk. I appreciate you for setting that up. I can't wait to share that podcast with y'all, because we was touching on some political things. We were touching on some history. There's a lot of different things we were touching on. We were touching on music, the entertainment business, all of that stuff. Had a very, very good talk with them over there at Full Notice, the podcast. So that should be releasing soon. I'm working, baby. I'm working. You know? But this was a topic that was on my heart, and I had to share this shit with you because, yo, people out there be bugging, man. That's just what it is. People be bugging. People be in life and they be bugging. You know? And a large part of me, all I want to do is just allow them to bug. Just allow them to be the dodo birds they want to be. You know? Because I realized that when you're working towards something and you're focused and you got a prize and a vision in mind, I realized that all of your energy really has to go towards that. Pretty much all of your energy has to go towards what you want to accomplish, especially if it's something big, especially if it's something that challenges your character, challenges you on a spiritual level. If it's something that big to where it challenges you on a spiritual level, it's going to take you a lot of energy to accomplish that thing. So you don't have no extra energy to spare to worry about what the fuck a negative hater got to say in your YouTube comments. You can't worry about that. Me personally, I don't delete no negative comments under my YouTube channel. I let them stay there. I also let past videos that I made stay on my YouTube channel. Excuse me. Why? Because I feel like showing people my real growth over time is the most authentic thing I can do. It's to show people that in life we go through the ebbs and flow of business, of family, of life, of success, and the only constant there is change. The only constant in life really is change. We all change, we all grow, we all go through a maturation period in life. So you got to embrace certain things that life just naturally come with. Just like you got to embrace haters and jealous people when you're making moves. You just got to embrace it because it naturally comes with it. You can't avoid it when you're making moves. You can't avoid it when you have a dream in mind and you're focused on that dream. There's people out there who's going to look at you and they're going to think, who do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are to think that you can accomplish this dream? That's how people are going to react towards you. So it shouldn't be a surprise when haters start showing up. Once you're making moves, once you're doing what you got to do, haters are going to show up. It comes with the territory. You can't want the territory and not want the haters. You can't want the territory and not expect people to target you. It don't work like that. It's unfortunate, but it's the way how life is. It's the way how life is. Even in the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, if you're a lion and there's a lioness that you have or a lioness that you want and she's beautiful, another lion, another male lion is going to try to fight you to win over the heart of that lioness. That other lion is going to try to compete with you to take that lioness away from you. That's just how it works. It's a part of nature. But you could choose whether you want to be a dodo bird ass hater or you want to be the person who's not hating, but you want to be the person who's working towards the things you want to accomplish. You can choose. You can choose to wake up in the morning every morning and rob people and steal from people and fuck people over and scam people and fraud people in order to make a living. Or you could be the person that wakes up in the morning and work for yours, save your money, invest in yourself, and choose to have success the right way. You have choices in life. It's up to you to choose the way you want to live when you wake up in the morning. It's up to you to wake up in the morning and say, I don't want to be that hating ass person. Let me find ways to stack my own chips. Let me find ways to make my own money so I won't be in a position to where I have to hate on other people who have something going on. You could be that person who wakes up in the morning and say, I want to have a dream and I want to work towards that dream so that I don't become that hater with a cold heart who's mad at people who have a dream. You got a choice to make. You can make that choice. But there are people who wake up in the morning and they choose to be on some BS for the simple fact they hating on you. They don't like what you got going on. They don't like that you moving because it's you. That's how this life works. So don't think you can have the number one spot and somebody not going to threaten you. It's just like back in the days in the drug game. You think back in the days in the 90s, you think you could have had your block popping, making mad sales, you making hundreds of thousands of dollars a week. You think you could have that without somebody else from another territory or from another block coming over to your block trying to steal your shit? Hell nah, they ain't gonna let that happen. They see you eating lovely on your block. They're gonna try to come to your block and take over. They're gonna try to come to your block and test your gangster. They're gonna try to come to your block and try to compete because they want that money. They want that. They want your customers. This been going on. It ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. So when you wake up in the morning and you see negative comments on your YouTube videos, all you got to do is hug it and give it a nice hug. You got to embrace it. Embrace it. Bring it in, hater. Bring it in, hater. Come, give me a hug, hater, because clearly you need more love than anybody else. They need more love than anybody else. So the way to deal with negative comments on YouTube, be happy about it. Be grateful, because somebody's watching you. But don't never, ever, ever, ever let it stop you from doing what you need to do. I love y'all. Peace out. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. What I got coming up is we're going to do a PowerPoint. We're going to be talking about Osama bin Laden. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So make sure to stay tuned for that next video I got coming up. Peace.